So how does it work when you have a partner that dies? You set up the GoFundMe, as it seems everyone does these days. You get your money and everyone's grieving with you. And suddenly the police are like, we'd like to talk to you a little bit more about all of this. That's what's going on right now involving the unsolved mystery of Timothy Floyd Smith. It all started on a somber day. It was March 25th. Herbert Swilley, a dedicated Florida handyman, took to social media to reveal a heart-wrenching truth. My dearest friend and partner, as he fondly called Timothy Floyd Smith, has met an unexpected demise. This has been one of the most painful revelations I've ever had to convey, he wrote about his husband of 8 years, with heavy heart and with sorrow. It's interesting to use the term, he's committed unexpected demise. The terminology in itself seems a little weird. Like, if my loved one or partner unexpectedly died, I don't know that like my post was going to be like, has met an unexpected demise.
It sounds like something from a novel that you're writing.
It really does. It's not human. Like, you don't say that.
Especially if you're grieving. I mean, that's not what you're going to say. You're going to say something like, I'm heartbroken. I'm lost, all of these things, but an unexpected demise. That's like what a reporter would say.
It's weird.
An unexpected demise.
According to the Ocala StarBanner, the tragic discovery of Smith's lifeless body was made shortly after 11 a.m. on that fateful day. Situated in the Tranquil Citrus Park neighborhood of Ocala, deputies from the Marion County Sheriff's Office found Smith, an esteemed executive director of a renowned senior living community. The preliminary investigation painted a grim picture. The Ocala StarBanner reported that Smith had endured a violent assault leading up to his untimely death. In the aftermath of the shocking incident, Swilley, proprietor of a local handyman service, sought community support, launching a GoFundMe campaign. He aimed to produce funds for Smith's funeral, a celebration of life, or as he may say it,
a celebration of life.
It's all about tone. And to manage impending financial obligations, the campaign managed to secure $2,235, kind of a fraction of the $7,500 goal, but they got something. How does that work on GoFundMe? Do you have to hit your goal to get your money, or can you, withdraw at any time?
I think you can get whatever people donate, but they do take a fee. They do take a percentage, so you don't get everything.
I don't know. Well, I suppose they got to run their business somehow. I mean, it's not like a... However, the plot did thicken when the Marion County Sheriff's Office on a subsequent Tuesday identified Swilley as the potential suspect in Smith's tragic killing. The revelation was all the more poignant as on that very day, Swilley had taken to Facebook to express his yearning, noted, "I miss you every day and wish you were beside me." That seems, legit. A statement from
seems a little more of what you would expect to hear.
A statement from the sheriff's office further illuminated the ongoing investigation. In the early stages, detectives engaged Mr. Swilley. Despite subsequent attempts to resume this dialogue, the legal counsel has emphasized that he'd only entertain discussions if assured immunity against charges related to Timothy's death. That's creepy. That's weird. You don't go and make that claim unless you got some shit against you, or they're going to find something. I want immunity. If there's nothing to worry about here and they can't tie you to it, then, although, I get it. There has been plenty of, people who have been convicted of things that they did not do. So I guess there is another side to the story, but I'd be curious as to why they would make that claim. Maybe it's like Koberger, where he just happened to be driving around the area that he'd been stalking forever, and it was just there at the wrong time,
Very possible. You got to look at all scenarios, right?
Maybe there's vampire DNA or phantom DNA or whatever.
Phantom DNA.
Yeah, goblin DNA or something. Maybe they should use goblin DNA in the Koberger case.
There you go.
Your Honor, we believe this is not even human. This is goblin DNA. It's
alien DNA.
It was a goblin that stole him. From Troll 2, by the way. You don't fuck with Troll 2.
No, you don't.
And if you've ever seen Troll 2, you know what I'm talking about. It's the worst movie ever made, and it's hilarious. A statement from the sheriff's office further illuminated the ongoing investigation. In the early stages, detectives engaged. I already read that part. According to another lawyer in this case, the involvement of Jordan Swilley, Herbert's offspring, the sheriff's office has earmarked her as a person of interest. The statement disclosed while Jordan provided an initial account, she has since chosen to remain silent. To date, no charges have materialized. Efforts to contact the legal representatives of both Herbert and Jordan Swilley remain unsuccessful. Sheriff Billy Woods, addressing the community, stated, in light of Herbert and Jordan's reluctance to further cooperate, we turn to the community hopeful that someone possesses knowledge instrumental to unraveling this mystery. Have they learned nothing from other cases where if you just suddenly remain silent and this was your partner, the one you spent your life with and shared the same bed with, and suddenly you're not saying shit to anybody? That doesn't look good.
That's concerning.
Even if you had nothing to do with it. Bad strategy. Authorities have amplified the plea, urging citizens to recall and report any peculiarities surrounding Smith's activities or insights into the relationship dynamics between Timothy and Herbert. In an effort to stimulate community involvement, a substantial reward of $14,500 is being offered for leads that pave the way to the perpetrator's apprehension. Recollections from colleagues depict a regular day for Smith on March 23rd, as reported by villagesnews.com. He attended the duties at Brookdale, Charmbrell, Pine Castle, a reputable assisted living and memory care establishment in Ocala. Alarm bells rang the following day when he uncharacteristically missed work. This culminated in the tragic discovery on March 25th that authorities went in and had to go check out and investigate. Sheriff Wood, speaking to the relentless dedication of his team, shared the relentless pursuit of my detectives pains the theory, suggesting that this wasn't a random act. Heinous crime seems to be the handiwork of an acquaintance.
There you go.
I appreciate the passive-aggressive language of that, actually. Did you catch what he put in there?
No.
Because the partner is a handyman. The heinous crime seems to be the handiwork of an acquaintance.
Like I missed that. Good catch.
Almost like they're playing Clue. I think it was Mr. Green in the conservatory with the candlestick. In the backdrop of the investigation, Swilley's social media posts reverberate with expressions of his profound love for Smith, including dick pics. I'm kidding. No, I made that part up because everybody just did a spit take right now on the way to work. Good morning, everybody.
Did. Coffee everywhere.
Sorry about that. On April 2nd, Swilley's message conveyed an invitation to Smith's memorial, urging attendees to don purple attire, a sentimental nod to their wedding, and he reminisced Timothy cherished his hue. Our wedding theme revolved around it. He purportedly spotted vibrant shades or sported vibrant shades.
I can get behind that, being a Prince fan. I have a lot of purple around me as we speak.
Further posts showcase Swilley's poignant ceremonies or commemorations of significant dates. On August 1st, he remembered Smith's would-be 60th birthday, talking about his deep-stated grief and eternal love. By August 8th, he was reminiscing about their 8-year journey, expressing hope in Smith's eternal presence. If you have any insights on this, you're encouraged to contact the Marion County Crime Stoppers. Their phone number, 352-368-STOP, 352-368-STOP. I don't know. I mean, I have no opinion either way. I feel horrible for the family and the partner if they have absolutely nothing to do with this, because that would be incredibly frustrating and heartbreaking while you're trying to mourn and deal with all of the emotions of your partner dead.
But I wonder, what do they have that makes them think that it was the partner?
Well, not enough to make an arrest. That's what they have. Not enough to make an arrest as of right now. And if they do, they will. But there's apparently not enough. And sometimes in cases like this, they may. I mean, I could be wrong here. They may have enough to make an arrest, but they may be sitting there going, let's watch. He's not a flight risk. Because quite often, killers, and I'm in no way saying that his partner is the killer, but a lot of times in situations like this, if, let's play devil's advocate, and maybe he is, they hang themselves, not literally sometimes, but they hang themselves with their own acts. There'll be some sort of information that comes out, some conversation, something said somewhere to someone that doesn't add up in the timeline, and then that ends up being the end of them and what ends up getting them caught. So my guess would be they're observing. There's probably a lot of monitoring of phone calls and emails and where he's going and coming from. And they'll make a determination at some point of this person has something to hide, or they check out and they're just a grieving, spouse, which could be the case. Something to watch, though, without a doubt. There's reasons people just shut up sometimes, and it's not always guilt. But the optics of it, not good. But we'll keep an eye on it. Innocent, obviously, until proven guilty. No charges in this case at all. Be curious to learn of a motive, because it does seem that they were fairly happy. So, we'll keep our eye on this one right here.
You're locked into the Hidden Killers podcast.
Want more? Start binging on all of our true crime podcasts right now through Apple Podcasts and get an ad-free experience when you sign up to be a True Crime Today Premium Plus member exclusively on Apple Podcasts.
More of the Hidden Killers podcast dropping soon.
Press subscribe now.